Okay, hello. This video is, hold on, oh, God, okay. Take two. This video is what I think about myself. I think everybody should upload a video like that. Because, human beings, basically what we do in our spare time is we talk about other people. And we review other people and all this kind of stuff. So, why not hear it from the horse's mouth, right? Why not? Everybody should have a review of themselves for the world. If you want to know what somebody's about, the best way is to hear them talk about what they think they're about, right? Makes sense to me. So, this is what I think I'm all about. So, personality-wise, I think basically what would describe me the best is that I'm the guy who is always, I guess, going for the next level. Like at a party, I'd be the guy trying to crack the jokes. I get nervous if people are sitting around doing normal stuff, doing stuff that people do all the time. That kind of stuff makes me jittery, and so then I have to crank it up a notch. And so like if I'm in a room with a bunch of people talking about something, then I want to talk about the next thing. Like if everybody's talking about science, well, I'll talk about the new science, and somebody's it's kind of, I think if you're like that, if you're like me, you know what I'm talking about. Now the problem is most of the time, like in high school, young, immature circles, that person a lot of the times isn't liked because people think that they're just trying to please people, and so then if you're trying to please people, then that means that you have no self-esteem because you're trying to please other people. And when in reality, that person just wants to help, just trying extra hard because they're nice, not because they're trying to be accepted or something, So so along those lines, I am definitely the kind of guy, like when I was a kid, I'd always agree with kids, I just want people to get along. I do, I want people to get along, but, if I'm living with somebody in an intimate setting with somebody and they're doing something that I perceive as being wrong, I think I'm a lot less tolerant than your average person to that. The average person would be like, whatever, that's them, whatever. And me, I have more conviction to just say, hold on, let me tell you what I think, which can make me difficult to be around. Like I was with a girl for 5 years who, her culture was a lot different from mine, so I kind of was a lot less tolerant of various things that I want to talk about, but than like the average person would be. So, if I were ever to have a relationship with a girl again, it would have to be a girl who's very similar to me, or else there's going to be a lot of friction. As far as my brain, intelligence-wise, I'm not a memorizer. I cannot memorize stuff verbatim. I remember I spent all afternoon trying to memorize the First Amendment, which is only 2 sentences, and for the life of me, I could not memorize it. So I could never be an actor for a director who wants you to say stuff verbatim. If you consider that intelligence, then I am a retard like First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or blah, 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 blah. That's it. That's all I remember. But I do know what the First Amendment is all about. It's freedom of speech and freedom of religion. So I can remember the gist of it, just not the verbatim part of it. I don't think I'm very good at memorizing words too, like words, like languages, vocabulary languages, and the structure of languages. I'm not very good at. I don't know why I'm not really good at learning words. I think it took me a long time to learn like labels for things, unless of course they are in a context, and then I'm very good. I think I have a photographic memory for stuff that I perceive to be worthy of knowing. I have a very good memory, and I have a very, very, very good long-term memory. Like if somebody, and I've noticed this compared to other people. Like if something happened a few years back, somebody would say something, would recall what somebody said, or something happened, and there would be some things off, and I'd be like, wait, it didn't happen like that. And so I think, yeah, my memory, my long-term memory of what, I can remember verbatim what people say a long time ago, and what happened a long time ago. Long-term memory, I think. For me, it's really, really good. Perfect. I think I'm a genius for that kind of stuff. Short-term memory, no, not good. Below average short-term memory. So bad that I lose my stuff all the time. Like I don't even know. I'm always looking for my keys. I'm always losing stuff, and it's driving me totally nuts. So I could never like have a house with lots of stuff where I was not know where anything is ever. And I lose stuff constantly. So, for my kayak trip, it's up to Tony to keep track of the stuff, not me. Because I will not remember. Like I'm the kind of guy who would jump in a kayak and take off with my paddle still on the beach, So now, as far as what interests me, I'm very, very, very interested in the grand scheme of things, the afterlife, what's out there in the cosmos. I like to put stuff in context. I like to connect things. I don't like learning stuff just to learn one thing. If I were to learn something, I would have to learn how it relates to everything else. Now, as far as socializations, I'm not really that social. I'm the kind of guy who lets my friends choose me. I'm not the kind of person who chooses my friends. I'll be friends with anybody. I don't really care. Because, people are people, whatever, and people who decide they're going to be friends with me like me, so it's best to hang out with people who like you, right? And if somebody wants to be my friend, not because they don't like me, because they get so mad at me, that's fine, too. I don't really care. I think I've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, though, just because I do go for that, next thing. I do weird things, I just do strange things, and people who do strange things and say strange things and are strange and weird freak people out and make people uncomfortable. So I'm not really, not in this life will I be a politician. I'm not a politician. But I think one of my main skills is creating new things, inventing new things, stuff that other people haven't thought about doing, like I invented the ultimate timeline. I think that's cool. Nobody's ever thought of that. Man, I ran out of time. That 10 minutes went by fast. So basically, I'm a good person, though. I do want everybody to go along and stuff, so that's good. I'm a good guy, not a bad guy. So I'm out of time.